Alright guys, so in this video, I'm going to teach you a really fooling and really entertaining way you can do the classic card across routine. This is totally impromptu, so it uses no gimmicks, no gaffes, you can use it any deck, anytime, anywhere. Let's get into it. Alright, so what I'll do here, guys, is do this trick as if I'm doing it for somebody here, and after I do that, I'll teach you exactly how it is done. Alright, so let's say somebody was here and they shuffle the cards. Alright, so when I take them back, I'll be like, look, as I drop cards, just say stop anytime, and that'll be your card, alright? So maybe it's this one right here. They look at it, they remember it. Now that goes back somewhere in the middle of the deck, maybe right around there. Alright, now, what I'll try to do here is get at least 10 cards within your card. Alright, so maybe we can give it a shuffle, maybe we can give it a cut, and I'll try to get at least 10 cards away from where I think it is. And I think it's somewhere in the top 10, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. Alright, so 10 cards. Now I'm going to count these one by one and show them to you. And if you see your card, just remember the number at which it falls on, okay? So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Judging by the way you looked at these cards, I don't think it's in here, so it must be somewhere in this half. Check this out. Put your hand on top of the cards, just like this. They do that, and maybe the card box will serve as their hand. Okay, so watch. This is what I do. Focus on your card. If I do this, you may have just felt something there. One card travels from the deck to your hand. This used to be 10 cards. Count them out loud. They do. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. The last card, the 11th card. What was your card? The Ace of Clubs? There it is. Alright guys, so this is actually pretty simple to do. There's one move that makes it all work. And the first thing you have to do is get a card selected and controlled to the top of the deck. Alright, so you can do that any number of ways you want. I've taught a lot of controls on this channel, but one of my favorite ways to do this is controlling it third from top, okay? So you can either do it on top or third from top. I prefer third from top, and the way I did that is using my own slip and slide control. I've taught it before on my channel. Maybe I can leave a link down below for you guys to check that out. Basically, you just have a card selected and controlled third from top. Okay, so let's say in this case our card is going to be the 3 of spades. All right, we want to get that card controlled third from top, and there it is right there, right? So that's pretty good. That's a slip and slide control, and so once you have it there, you can do some shuffles and whatnot to keep it there third from top. Okay, so now you say you're going to count off 10 cards. So I'm going to try to get it at least within 10 cards of your card. And so you count off 10 cards. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But of course, it's really 11. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. So how do you do that? Well, it's very easy. All you're doing is a double pushover, okay? So nobody's ever going to notice that because everything is in motion. And let's get a close-up on that. This is really all you're doing here. All it is a simple double push-off. And the cool thing about this is that they don't have to be perfectly aligned. So check this out. I'll do it as sloppy as I can here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I've done it. And all you're doing here is this. So maybe on like the third or fourth card, you're just doing this. I'll do this very slow and expose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just take them. Nobody's ever going to notice that because everything is in motion and everything is blurry and they look the same. So don't be afraid of doing that move. Nobody's ever going to catch it, okay? And I just did it right there on the third or fourth one. So the mechanics on that, if you have never done this before, is very simple. All you're doing here is when you go to push off a card, just sort of bend your thumb up like this and use the ball of your thumb here to push over a second card as you do that. So it's like this. It's almost like when you get a break on 2 cards. It's that same thing, right? So you're just doing this and just taking those 2 cards like that. So again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And doing it slow and deliberate like that, they'll catch it, but doing it fast and just like it doesn't matter, and just being confident with it is the most important thing. Trust me, nobody's ever going to catch it. And also, necktying the deck a little bit does help shade it if you're worried about them maybe catching a glimpse of it, which they won't, but necktying the deck like this does also help. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that was like a 3-card push-off I did. Nobody's ever going to catch it, trust me. Alright, so our card, the 3 of spades, is third from top, and we count off 10 cards, but really 11 with a double push-off technique, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you're here with 11 cards. Now, what we're going to do here is the same thing you just did here, but it's going to be vertical like this instead, okay? So you're going to count off the 10 cards, but you're going to do a double push-off on the third one to hide their card, right? So it's going to be 1, 2, and on the third one, do that double push off again. So it's, right, do the same thing, 3, hiding their actual card, all right? So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and nobody's ever going to see the card, nor will they see that double push off procedure. Again, very simple. All you're doing here is 1, 2. When you get to the third one, their card is right here. But obviously, you need to hide that. Doing that double push off and just taking it like this, it's not going to be seen. And I really wish I can go into more detail about the double push off, but all you're doing here is pushing off 2 cards. That's really all it is. And it's very well hidden, very well disguised, and they'll never see the card. They're convinced that their card is not in here, and they're convinced that it's 10 cards. A very good place to be. So now you ask them, oh, by the way, before you put them down, you say, ooh, I don't think your card is in here, is it? So what you want to do here now is, as you're saying this, I don't think your card is in here, judging by the way you looked at them. And notice what I've done there. I've sort of like counted them down to the table. So their card is going to be on the bottom of the packet. So I do that by pushing over 3 cards like this. There's their card right there. The third one, I say, I don't think your card is in here, is it? And so their card is now on the bottom of the packet below their hand. So now you say, look, just focus on your card, and you pick up the deck, and you be like, look, you might feel this, it might feel a little strange, and just do this or something on their hand. And now you say, like, that was once 10 cards. Count them now. Now they can count the cards face down on the table. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They count 11 cards. They freak out. What was the 11th card? What's the last card? Boom, their card. A true freak out moment. Alright guys, so as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this video. It truly does mean the world to me. And so if you learned something new and if you got value from this video, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and sub to the channel. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.